What up, world, man? Hey, it's about 5 something in the morning, goddammit. Right after this alleged snowstorm that I was supposed to hit. But anyway, I just got some inspiration I had to share with y'all, man. When inspiration hits, sometimes you gotta go ahead and let it flow, man. This gonna be called "The Ball Is in Your Court," and with this ball, it is the part that you play in manifesting whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Because you gotta understand, like, just speaking for myself, when I heard the phrase, when I was young, I heard the phrase, "the ball is in your court," I automatically thought basketball court. I don't know why. But as I got older, so I realized it ain't about basketball, because it don't even make sense what apply to basketball. Basketball is one full court. You can shoot from anywhere on the court. So the ball is always in your court. That don't even make sense for that. But when you come to tennis, it's not always in your court. The ball is not in your court until it crosses over over that net. Not only crosses over the net, but crosses over the net and actually bounces on your side of the net in your court. Because if it don't bounce within the lines, if it crosses the net but go out of bounds, that's not some shit for you to swing at. But when it crosses the net and bounces in your court, that's for you to swing at. That's the ball is your court. And what that means is universe, or like they say, guys say you take one step, you'll take the next. The universe is always taking steps. It's always creating opportunities. It's always putting the ball in your court. But you got to do something. You got to respond. When the ball is in your court, when the opportunity presents itself, you got to act upon it. You got to know to act upon it. You got to know when the ball is in your court and when it ain't in your court. That's the other thing that a lot of us get caught up with on both ends of the spectrum when it comes to manifestation. See, on one end, excuse me real quick, I'm out here smoking, goddamn, I didn't want to smoke on camera, but and the shit didn't went out already. But on one end, with manifestation, folks talk about, receiving and letting stuff come to you. You're supposed to be magnetizing, drawing stuff to you. And that's true. But part of being when you magnet, a lot of shit's attracted to you, okay? But everything that's attracted to you ain't for you. And that's part of what, like, discernment and, meditation things helps you do, is to be still enough to be able to discern what actually is for you and what's not. Because if something's not for you, you ain't got no business swinging at it. You feel me? You wasted energy and actually setting yourself back. Because if the ball crosses, if the ball get hit towards you, we playing tennis, okay? Somebody hit the ball across the net, but it don't bounce in my court. It bounced out of bounds, and I swing at it. That's gonna be against me. That's what happens when you get involved in shit that you really that really wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? It may have looked a certain way. It may have presented. It may have looked almost like, oh man, that's gonna fall in bounds, but it didn't. And if you swing at some shit that wasn't meant for you to swing at, you wasted energy on stuff that the universe ain't even created for you. That wasn't the opportunity that God wanted for you, that the universe wanted for you. So that's part of what the being still is, so you can know. Be still and know that I'm God. Be still and know what's for you and what's not for you. Okay? At the same extent, you can't just, when the ball comes to your court, it's time for you to act. You feel me? Like, that's part of, like, one of my favorite scripts. Like, I don't subscribe to any religions. However, I understand the true meaning behind a lot of religious texts and quotes. And one of my favorite is Psalms 82 and 6, But I tell folks, you gotta read the whole thing, not just 82 and 6, but read 82, 1 through 6. Because there's a reason why God is telling you that, hey, haven't I said that ye are gods? You know what I'm saying? All of you are children of the Most High. He's trying to remind you of something. See, when God said it's finished, it's done after the 7 days, okay, he wasn't doing no more work after that. He was saying, all my work is done, okay? All the opportunities that are for you, I've already set them in motion. They already gonna pop up when they supposed to pop up. It's on you to be focused in and know and be able to see it. Not only that, not only have the opportunities already been set in motion, you know what I'm saying, for you, you've already been endowed with the power to overcome anything in your path. But you got to have that knowledge yourself. That's why God was like, haven't I said you guys? You, nigga, you, I said you God. I said you my child. So what's the issue? Why is you letting, evil people sit in the high places? Why you ain't doing nothing about it? This is the opportunity for you to do something about it, right? Like, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, right? Because God is with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You still got to walk through the valley. You can't be scared to walk through the valley. Sometimes the universe of God wants you to go through that valley so that it can show itself, so that miracles can happen, so that it can show you that David can knock out Goliath. But if David don't never step into that battlefield, you don't give universe the opportunity to show itself. But that's the part that you got to play. You got to be able to step out on that battlefield or wherever it is and do your part. Everything else is done. You feel me? God didn't put the ball in your court. He didn't create opportunities. He didn't gave you everything you need inside of you. Now, if you don't know what's inside of you, that means you ain't doing your homework. It's knowledge of self. You got to know what's inside of you so you can know how to properly apply yourself. Like me personally. Damn, shit won't stay lit. I do music. I know one of my strengths is my pen game. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's writing music or writing books or just writing, period. I could write an essay like it's nothing, okay? That's one of my gifts, okay? If you put a paintbrush in my hand, I don't know what to do with that. That ain't my strength. That's not how I can best assist or apply, you know what I'm saying, that which God has put in me, you know what I'm saying, in this universe. So I had to do, you gotta do not just find out what gifts that you have that are particular to you. You feel me? Everybody can't play the same position. Everybody ain't needed to play the same position. But everybody's needed somewhere. You feel me? And this is just life, period. I ain't even talking about nothing in particular. I'm just talking about life. You figure out what's inside of you, what God gave you, and you figure out how to apply that in your life for this life to make the most of it. You feel me? Because God don't make no mistake. You ain't here just to be here. You feel me? And I tell folks like, shit, this life kind of like Grand Theft Auto. You feel me? Like, I'm not a video gamer. So whenever I played Grand Theft Auto in the past, I have never actually took on one of the missions. I just get on Grand Theft Auto, steal a car, and just drive throughout the city until the cops come get me, nigga, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never went through the whole little storybook part of Grand Theft Auto. I don't care that much to go through. But that's how this life is. When you come to this universe, this physical realm, there are missions for you. Now, you don't have to take them. You can bullshit your time away doing whatever you want to do, whatever makes your heart content, and totally ignore the missions. You ain't gonna progress. You feel me? Then you gotta respawn and do this shit again because you ain't take the necessary steps, man. And I don't want to get too far off track because, again, what this is about is balls in your court. You feel me? What you gonna do? That's what God want to know. What you gonna do? Yeah, I see all this shit that's going on down here. I see this, that, other, but you here, ain't you? Yeah, I put you here. I put you here during this time for a reason. And I put something inside of you for this time. Now, what you gonna do? Because I done did everything. Now, if you don't recognize the opportunity before you, I can't help you with that, baby. You gonna miss the opportunity. It was there for you. You missed it. That's on you. So, yeah, man, right. I'm sorry, y'all. Just had to keep this shit lit, goddamn it. But yeah, man, that's really the gist of what it was, man. It was just something that came out. I was really focused on some shit for something else, and then inspiration just come to do. I said, man, I got to speak on this shit because it was just speaking of something in my own life, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that resonated. I said, I think I can share this, with the world. I think I put it in a pretty acceptable way that most folks can understand, Shit, it's probably the reason why I'm the ratchet prophet. I ain't trying to talk over niggas' heads. I want people to understand what I'm saying. I want to break the complex down and make it simple, make it basic. And that's what I do on this thing when I do get on here. I try to take whatever ideas, whatever concepts, whatever inspirations I get, and put them in layman's terms. You feel me? So that, you know, they're more easy to digest and to receive. Because it's the duty of the messenger to relay the message in a way that can be received. So that's really it, man. Balls in your court. What you gonna do? Peace.